on the side of an old late 1800s schoolhouse that is obviously fell in on top of itself. Next to this power grid out here, see how the detector does with the interference. Kurt and I are going to give this one a whirl today. He's been out here a few years ago. A lot of people have been here before, but we're going to give it a try. I ain't been here, so there might still be something here. I'll see you guys on the first target. Here's a little bit of a closer view of the old schoolhouse. You see the old block foundation right there, and then the roof extended out on the side. They knocked it down a few years back. They said people were coming in here all the time, but yeah, that's a good view of it. Right now, I got a plug over here. I got a 22 signal in the plug. I'll show you. Not super promising, but you know what? Let's see what it is. Oh, actually, I missed it a little bit here. It's okay, we're in a farm field today. Dig away, boy. And of course, it's just a piece of tin foil, but hey, you gotta check. Got a very sketchy signal. We'll see. That's a really bouncy one. I'm gonna turn you off and we'll see it come back if it's anything good. So I busted down through them roots and I popped up whatever this is. It's round and green, but I don't think it's something that I'm looking for. Let's see a little bit. I'll clean it up just a hair here. Huh. Looks like a piece of a lens off of like a microscope or something maybe. It's got glass on each side. Oh, I wasn't even in the camera. I'm not sure. It looks like a microscope, off a microscope or a telescope or something. I could be totally wrong, but that's actually kind of cool. It's got a little bit of green on it, so I know it's a little older. This lens threads on and off. I can see the threads there. Hey, yeah, we'll call that pretty cool. Not exactly sure what it is, but I know it's some kind of a scope lens. Solid 29, might be something next to it. I'll be back. Old can lid. Now here's another kind of sketchy one. It's bouncing around a lot. The Faro check's all over the place. Let's see what it is. But you got to dig sketchy signals when you're digging in a place where people have dug before previously. You know, there's been several people who've been out here. Kurt's been out here before, from what he's told me a long time ago. So you got to try different things. I'll get back to you if it's something good. Here's the other cool part about digging old properties. Everything that comes out of the ground that is old could be something strange or different. Not exactly sure what this is. It's got a groove down here on the bottom. Some kind of like a riveted, it's like a brass or a copper. Not positive, but something cool nonetheless. I'll try to figure it out later. So got a very nickel-like signal, but it's very neutral on the Faro check, so I'm kind of curious. $25, $26. Old nickel would be sweet today. Just a janky pull tab. So it was a real sketchy high tone at first, but once I get the plug out, I missed it a little bit. seems to have cleaned up a little bit. Let's see what it is. Hopefully I didn't miss it too much. I don't want to dig no more. I'll be back. Okay, I haven't grabbed it yet, but I think I popped a coin out. Right there. Yes, sir. Looks like one. Man, she's toasted too. Kind of a weird thickness to it. Not sure. Let me clean it up a little bit more. It's definitely green. Let me pause you. I'll be right back. Regular penny. I see somebody standing there, and the details are different than anything I've ever seen. I'm gonna go actually clean this up a little differently. Go get my toothpick, because details are starting to come through, but I can't make out what I see exactly. I'm not sure. It might be a token of some kind. Not positive. All right, I'll be right back. That's gonna take a little bit more than what I can do out here in the field to get this thing cleaned up right. But on another note, so that's my first good find today. I'm gonna say weedy for sure. The signal was kind of fluttered in there, but when I pulled it out, it was like a wheat penny. But Kurt found a toy gun revolver piece. It's kind of cool too. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep going. So I got another high tone that started out kind of sketchy. Well, all right, let me find this bad boy. I'll be back. Kurt's got an interesting item here. Looks like an old school ink pen.
Think it's an ink pen?
Yeah, that's not lead. Huh, that's pretty interesting. Yeah. Not sure what it is.
There you go, you can have it.
Oh, I know. All right, I still haven't found my target yet. Phone won't stop ringing. I'll be back. All right, I popped it out. Finally found it. Oh, I think it's a nut. Hey, looky there. Kurt comes back over here. He's found the old padlock. It's a Reese lock. Not too familiar with the brand. Made in the USA. It is a brass lock. Not sure. I bet it's early 1900s.
You think so?
I bet.
Could use it to lock the old schoolhouse up.
I don't know. We'll see. So take a minute to check out what it looks like in here. Raised floor from the ground level outside. Stone wall foundation on the sides. There is something in the middle. I'm not venturing in there. They asked us not to. But something in the middle that's still there from back when. I do notice that there's quite a few old bricks. So there must have been some brick on this as well. And the nice old slat roofing. When you find these in this kind of condition, then you come back in 15 years and they're all gone. You know, then you're hunting around just a bare spot of ground. Because this one was still standing for the longest time, people continually came out here and hunted it. They left us some targets for today though. All right, I'm gonna get back to it. See you on the next. First good tone in a while. Sounds kind of like a can though. All right, let's see what we got. Hard soil. Up to a 44. I'm gonna cut a little bit more out here just to get it out of my way. So it was down in there a little bit. It was in that clay, so I kind of thought I was going to be digging a can. Not a can at all. It's part of a pew-pew. So it's looks like it's a nice toy gun.
Toy gun?
Yeah, I'm wondering if your barrel isn't attached to it. But it's definitely an old one. It's made out of that old pot metal type stuff. But
How much of it you got?
everything but the barrel and the shaft. I got the hand grip. Anyway, I'll see if there's any more down there. The trigger guard was still in the hole, so I got that piece too. I'm gonna look for more. All right, there is another part of the barrel. I think it says Magnum or machine or something like that right at the bottom, but there's another piece of it. Anyway, I just wanted to get as much of it as I could. So I was chasing the 2824, which has been a very popular signal out here today. A lot of trash in that category, so I didn't turn on the recorder. Haven't pulled it out of the clump yet. Let's see that. Oh, pin pointer. Right there. All right, let's see what that is. Some kind of a chain. Oh, it's a bracelet. Oh, that's cool. All right. Some kind of a bracelet here. It's got a nice clasp on the end. I think it might be copper brass. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I didn't expect to find any kind of jewelry out here. But like a small chain wrap bracelet is what it looks to be. At least that's what I'm calling it for now. All right, not sure what I got here. Sticking a 2832. It reminds me of part of an ink pen. It's got slots here in the side. Or I'm sorry, a slot. And that might have been, I don't think I hit my shovel. But it definitely threaded on top of something. And most of the time I'm not too bright, so I'm not sure what I got here. Threads on one end, a slot in the middle, and it's copper or brass. Anyway, cool. On to the next.